Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel, Love and Life Mallorca. Today I started my little walk on Sandabis Beach, which is just on the outskirts between Palmanova and Magaluf. I'm going to be taking a little walk today round to Palmanova to have a look what's changed. I came here about 5 weeks ago, give or take, and I showed you the opening of it, but now I'm actually going to show you what it's like, and believe me, it's well worth a look because so much has changed. So without further ado, let's get on with the walk. It's a beautiful day. It's just on 12 o'clock now and already it's 29 degrees. It's lovely to see such clear sea, so many people around, both in the sea and out the sea, and just generally getting a good feeling for the area. So as this is very, very close to Magaluf, you'll find lots of hotels, restaurants, bars, and that sort of thing just round here. But the way we're going is down towards Palmanova, which is just round that way. If you haven't been here before, it's a beautiful place. The sea's lovely and warm, and I just haven't got the words to describe how lovely it is. As you do know, I do love coming out for paddles. The sea is just near enough up to my knees. And it's beautiful and warm. Got the pedlos out already, got speedboats, got a few different excursions of different kind coming up. Normally it's a lot more happens down the south of the island all year round. I come round this, I'm going to be walking around the side of the hotel there and then into the top end of Palmanova, where I'll be carrying on the beach walk, looking at the sea and, really what's changed. Because last time I was here, there wasn't much going on, was there? It was just opening. And then we'll come back by looking at what cafes, bars and so on are open in Palmanova. So we're doing one big loop today. That's from the Coast Guard, the little speedboat. Nice to see Coast Guard people about, isn't there? And then you've got the pedlos all ready to be rented. Seems so different to what it did a month ago. The activities. I know the temperature's gone up, because until the other day the temperature wasn't that brilliant, so the temperature's up to, as I said, 29, 30 now. If you love the island as much as I do, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button if you haven't already. You'll find lots and lots of films all about the island on there. Little bits of information, bicycle rides, that's loads I do on there. So as I said, what I'm going to do now is go around the beach, the pathway, and head more into Palmanova. I really love this pathway where it follows the sea all around. There's several ways you can do this walk, but I must say I do think this is my favourite way. And the path being so flat, it's lovely to bring people around here in wheelchairs and things. Look at the lovely colours of the sea. It's stunning, isn't it? So back on the walk again, just round the first corner. Lovely shots from the drone, weren't they? Gives me great fun playing with that, you know, the drone, using that. So as you see, you've got lots of hotels just round here. Again, cafes, restaurants and all the rest meet you along the way. It's a good handful of them around here actually, from snack bars, coffee bars and so on. And then just lovely views everywhere, aren't they? I love the rocky part. It seems so strange to have just a little corner that's rocky. Completely different, isn't it, to what it was when I was here a month ago.
Tú di, pues mira, sí, me llamo Marga y lo vamos a jugar y ya está. Hay que jugarlas todas por...
At the end of this second beach, as I call it, you've got the McDonald's. So we are well and truly in Palmanova here. And you can either walk round the roadway, or as we'll be carrying on up the steps and round the corner, just at the top of those rocks there. So there's still plenty of space on the beach. So as I said, carrying our walk now, up the steps, up the rocks, onwards and upwards. It's lovely, isn't it? Cool. Certainly see some beautiful views, aren't there? And of course, because of the steps, it's not really possible to come around here in a wheelchair or something. Unless there's another way that I'm not sure of. There's a few other paths coming round here, so perhaps there is another way for wheelchair users or prams or whatever you've got. So unless you do know another way round, I'd love you to leave it in the comments. That really this path, the last bit, is really unsuitable for wheelchairs, that sort of thing, pushchairs, etc. Again, down here, you'll find more restaurants overlooking the beach and the beach itself, which again is a lovely sandy beach, as they all are around here. Apart from when you get in the corner again, there's some stones. So again, let's mask off, luckily, because I'm on the sound itself. Over towards the sea. Well, again, I have another paddle. Normally this time of year you'll find loads of people in the sea round here enjoying it, but you can really see where the virus is still kicking hard, can't you? We really do miss the tourists. So I was saying there's not so much space on this side of the beach, but everybody is well separated, as you can see. So as you are aware, the sand, the beach, is the only place you are allowed to remove the masks, apart from restaurants and bars, of course. But if you're walking around town, you are required by law to keep your mask on at all times. Look how lovely the sea changes its colour. It's lovely, isn't it? As I said, I really don't know what it is for me round here, but it is one of my favourite places on the island. But just being down this part by the port itself, only a little port, as you can see, it seems a lot quieter around here. There's a lot more space. There's a couple of children's parks here. But if you like a little bit of peace and quiet, I think this little part here is probably the way to be, or the place to be. So now we've done the 3 beaches, I'm going to take you across the road there, and then we're going to have a look at what shops and restaurants are open. And I think really, to be honest, like me, you'll be quite pleasantly surprised. So come across the road and we'll grab some dinner at the same time. I think that'd be nice, wouldn't it? So if I turn to the right here, there's a few more restaurant bars along there. And another little walk. Well, we're going to walk past the pirate ship. I think this pirate ship's brilliant if you're a child. I mean, how much fun can you have on that, eh? I do think that's brilliant. And there's a little slide there as well to go down to the beach itself, the sand. It all looks lovely from up here though, doesn't it? It really does. So look what I found. I found a huge tennis ball, haven't I, right in the corner of Palmanova. Well, as you're aware, tennis is well liked on Mallorca, isn't it? As we've got the tennis academy with all the school and everything else that goes with it and the hotel. So what perfect place to have a lovely tennis ball, eh? So there you go. Tennis for life. So when I started my film about a month ago, having a look what was open originally, I started here and walked across the road. I do remember looking at the beach, and I know it's the weather wasn't particularly nice that day, but the beach was empty. And I took you across the road here, started to show you some of the restaurants, didn't I? And there really wasn't a lot of restaurants open. So let's go and check out what's open now. There's a lot more feeling around here. The cafes, restaurants, a lot of actually making noises. The hotels are open. This wasn't open last time, was it, the Fergus? So this had just opened last time. There were a few people in it, but as you can see now, it is pretty full up, isn't it? And then we came down this road towards the God Fantasia. So the golf is only open Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So it seems a shame because it really is a nice place to have a little look. I was hoping to have a little drink in there, but obviously I can't. But this is all open over the 4 days at various prices, and it's 54 holes. So it really is nice. I do enjoy going in there, especially when you've got family, friends and family over. It does make a nice thing to do when you come down here. And there's still a few places that are closed still, displaying the SOS certificates. But I mean, I think we all have our favourites, don't we? You know, of what to eat. But there's a bit of food here for everything you fancy. Well, I've just been in Natalie's for some food. It's all really nice in there. Everything home cooked. I had steak pie. And now I'm just gonna walk up here, showing what shops are open. And as I said to you earlier, I am surprised by the amount of shops are opening compared to when I was here 4 weeks ago. But of course there's still an awful lot of places that are still closed, advertising the SOS Turismo sign. Lots of hotels and things still waiting for information about when we're going on green. So obviously there's no late music at the moment allowed, so the nightclubs are still shut. And just round the corner here, if you know, remember I do mention it every now and then about the Hotel Lively that was in the Magaluf weekender. That's just round the corner here, so I'm going to go again and see if that's open or not. This was all had roadworks here last time, didn't it? A month ago, and there was quite a lot of roadworks up this road as well, wasn't there? But it's nice to see it. They're all gone now, and it's all been tidied up. And this is the lively Mallorca. But just the same as last time, it's not very lively, but it doesn't surprise me because it's aimed mainly at the British, isn't it? So until the British are allowed to come, I think a lot of them are going to remain boarded up, aren't they? So that is that. So if you wanted to get to Magaluf from here, you could either turn right and follow the road round that way, or you go the way I'm going to take you, via the shops and the other restaurants, and take like the middle road. As I said, it's Palmanova down that way. Magaluf, the main road, is behind me. So I'm going to be taking this road here, where there's a few restaurant, bars, tourist shops, that sort of thing. And this is the road that's parallel to the road where I started my walk earlier, coming up to start off Palmanova. A few more hotels around here that are open that weren't before. So got a few just rides here for the evening time, I presume. Getting a little bit more normal light now, isn't it? Bouncy castle at the back. So this is exactly where we started our little walk, just through there, Sombradas Beach. So as I said to you earlier, all we've done today is a big circle starting and finishing there. So it's where this little road meets the main road again I told you about. If you turn right at the Lively, we'd have ended up here. I'm going to turn left here and head up towards where I think Magaluf really starts, which is more or less at the Santander, the top of this road. That's where I'll be finishing this video for today. I know that it's still looking very quiet, but honestly, this is a lot better than what it was 5 or 6 weeks ago when I made the previous one to this previous video. So this is the Santander just there. So this is now Magaluf. I hope you liked today's film. If you did, I'd love to give you a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget Facebook page Love and Life Mallorca. And I'll see you all in the next film. You take care of each other. Thanks for watching.